Hello Libras and welcome to your July 2017 General Tarot Forecast. This is Sky and I'm here as usual to give you guys another amazing tarot reading for your month ahead. So, you guys have kind of a lot in common with what's happening with Leo right now. You're kind of on a really good side of the system or of the energy right now if you let yourself be. You have Two of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, Knight of Cups, and Leo have those cards as well. So if you guys have Leos around you, you're kind of in a very symbiotic place. You're kind of experiencing a very vicarious experience. I feel that for Libra, the work that you've been putting into your experience, whether it be your job, your family, your love relationships, can only take you like a bit further. There needs to be some kind of change. There needs to be some kind of extreme, like unwavering love for where you're currently at and appreciation and sort of commemoration of where it's taken you before you sort of like sidestep out and come into this complete new reality that you seem to be making for yourself. You have a lot of pretty extreme major arcana cards pulling you in different directions. You have the Lovers, the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, and Temperance. So that's a lot of different energies. You know, that's an energy of structure. It's energy of balance, good luck, good fortune, rejuvenation, crossroads. All that type of stuff is around you. And I feel with having the Star in your reading that there's an extreme fondness of where you are, or there's a happiness that you enjoy, kind of this fulfillment, but it only takes you so far. Like the Star has come up reversed for you, and the Star hasn't really been coming up for anybody lately. So it says to me that you, Libra, do represent the sort of apex as well as Pisces of the astrological system right now. Like everybody's kind of looking at you. Everybody's kind of learning something from you. Everybody is intrigued by who you are, but for you that's not where it's at. Like that's not really where you want to be. I sense that you guys kind of want to be in a more foundational place, or you want to be building the frameworks for something a lot better in the future, but it's like to everybody else you've already got it. To everybody else you've already come as far as you need to go, and everybody's like, wow, they've done it, they've accomplished it, they're happy and they're fulfilled, and that makes them boring, and that makes me the Star now, so I can have that. And it seems like there's been a lot of comparison for you, kind of like there was for Sagittarius this month as well. You seem to be kind of an object of comparison because there's something that sets you apart. There's something that has made you renowned, or something that has put you in a limelight that you're almost not even aware of yourself. And I feel that a lot of people are talking about you, or a lot of people are trying to understand or decipher or depict what you've been. And through that, you are sensing it, and even if you don't know about it, even if you're not hearing it, you sort of know that people are using your energy for something. So that's, I feel, one of the reasons that you want this big change to come soon. There is luck for changes. You have the Wheel of Fortune, so it says to me that you can get the promotion or the bonus or the new job or the exciting new experience for yourself. But there's got to be some kind of balance to happen first, and there's got to be some kind of structure to your system and what you're experiencing right now. There could be some confrontations to come up this month as well. You have Seven of Wands. You're kind of figuring out how to get onto higher ground. You're figuring out how to be above the more carnal experiences that people are putting you through. I sense a kind of collision to happen for you guys with people around you. It's like there's something that's not being agreed on, or there's something that's not being affirmed for you. So that's pushing you in a new direction as well. Basically, I feel that the main thing for you guys in July thus far is, understanding what makes you want to change. Is it the confrontation that makes you want to change? Is it just what you want to accomplish that makes you want to change? Is it other people's opinions of you that make you want to change? It seems that there's a lot to learn about why you want to change, or what's making you change. And once you can really address that, you can have less obstacles in finally doing it and finally creating this new reality that you want for yourself. In the first week of July, Libras, you guys have Two of Pentacles rooted down by the Lovers reversed. So such indecision. I feel like this is sort of you being that very stereotypical Libra energy where you just cannot decide on something. I feel that your indecisive nature is exponential this month. The Two of Pentacles is all about balancing something. It's all about, can you balance that job and the relationship? Do you feel comfortable when you're at work and your partner is alone? there's something about aloneness that is being an issue for you right now. Maybe you feel like your partner is too clingy, or maybe you're being experienced as kind of clingy right now because you're trying so hard, or the person that you're with is trying so hard to balance it, to push together the career and the relationship, to keep tabs. And there's a need to find solid ground because you've been so surrounded by sort of what you see in the background of the Two of Pentacles, the very unstable seas and ocean energy. That's been around you, but you've not been in that. You know, you've stood on stable ground for a while, but it seems to kind of be rubbing off on you, all of that volatility. So the message is to kind of acknowledge that you're on solid ground, or to kind of acknowledge that there is a solidity that has formed within you, because you question that a lot with your indecisive nature. You have a lot of sort of very symbolic experiences, I feel, that make you wonder if there even is something stable within you, or if there even is something that can be fixed or grounded. And there is a need to accept that there is, and that you have kind of given yourself more than you realize. And, you know, through this acceptance, or through this understanding, I feel that you guys do come to a sort of crossroads, or you come to a place where you have to decide if where you're at is right. Because I think one of the reasons that you keep wondering to yourself if you are a whole person, is what it sounds to me to be like, is because when you get in this situation of being at the crossroads, and you balance out each option, and you look at each path so microscopically, like under a microscope, and it's like during those moments that you think, I can't take a leap of faith, or I can't push through this, so what do I do to like balance, or to just make a choice? Because you think, you kind of associate spiritual knowledge or spiritual development with the ability to make the choice, and there's a need to detach a little bit from that. And most of all, I feel that the first week is about making the decision, about choosing something, and about giving yourself action, giving yourself something tangible to work with. And that kind of pushes you into the second week with the Wheel of Fortune and the Star reversed, which I think will be your most memorable week of July. Although I feel that all of July will be very memorable and very important on your journey of 2017 because of all of this major arcana energy that you have coming in. But in the second week, I feel that you're actually quite admired. Even if some of the people that you're really close to are struggling, or you're having kind of a codependent relationship issue, people who don't know you very well are very much like doing double takes, or very much looking at you, or wishing that they were with you. You would be surprised to know like how many people want to be around you right now, but it's like despite the people that you want to be around not really giving you the time of day, there are a lot of people that want to be around you. It would be kind of nice to see you guys in a place you've never been before, kind of allowing things to happen naturally, not having to sort of construct a social reality for yourself that gets you where you need to go, and just kind of like living in the moment, and not needing to like think so much about that, not needing to create this whole entire crossroads energy for yourself to achieve some kind of random social interaction. Not everything has to be a crossroads. It seems like you're making everything a very life or death type of choice in July, and I feel that you're healing from that, and that you've got to kind of just start making choices, and you've kind of got to start allowing yourself to rejuvenate through being decisive, right? The second week can actually be pretty good for gambling or lottery, or something that gives you a large amount of money through minimal effort. You do have luck on your side, and you also have the stars, so you're kind of creating a brand new circumstance for you. I feel that energetically you can kind of win the lottery too. For those of you who have been like really struggling with low energy levels or fatigue, I feel that changes in the second week of July, and you need to like not overthink it. Like some of you are kind of worried that you have some kind of illness, or that you have some kind of like something physically wrong with you, and it's good to go to the doctor. It's good to have that checked out. But if you're suddenly feeling better, like I feel like you just need to take it and run with it, versus thinking, okay, is this a problem? Is it just like, is it going to go back to the way it was? You just need to kind of accept things for what they are during July for sure. And in the third week, you guys have Knight of Cups reversed. You're down by Temperance. There's a need to like temper lies and secrets. So I feel that you guys have been victims of lies and secrets for a long time, but for a while you'd gotten past it. For a while you had not been too obsessive towards that type of thing. But I feel that through this fatigue that you have, or through this lack in energy, you've spent a lot of time in reflection, trying to understand why that is, like what's weighing you down. And it's brought you back to like lies or secrets of the past. And it's really not like the best territory for you guys to be in right now. It's really good to be doing some kind of like strong effort towards something in the future and enjoying the present. Like, it's really hard to understand the past or to understand why we were where we were right now, although it is kind of necessary to actually get that conclusion. But I don't feel that that conclusion comes through any kind of really big reflection. So any kind of temperance or any kind of temperament within you, Libra, has to be balanced with some kind of understanding that the pieces are coming together and that that's going to happen in its own natural, conclusive, bigger than life type of way. There needs to basically be some faith in the formula for you guys, okay? And then you'll be really happy and fulfilled, I think. It'll be really, really healing for you guys to be around water during the third week of July if you can. If you can get to the beach or go to the ocean or go swimming, something that puts you around water will give you a lot. You know, having the Knight of Cups, you could meet somebody in a beach type of scenario. I do sense new people coming in for you guys this month, Libra, but you're in a very in-between place. You're in a very, like, you could go this direction, you could go that direction. For that reason, like, a lot of really new profound people may not come in because it's like very undecided. There's something very undecided in your energy line, which is why this reading is actually kind of a challenge for me, because it could just go so many different ways. So in that way, sky's the limit. In a way, you don't really have a lot holding you down, and if you feel like you do, like, it's not. You could really change things more easily than you give yourself credit for. Or turn it or transmute things too into completely new possibilities for yourself. Most everything is undecided for you right now. So take advantage of that beautiful, archetype for you, because undecided is really good. Because sometimes when I can see things really clearly, I think, wow, they've set like an energy path for themselves that's kind of hard to change things with, but not the case for you guys. It's very unclear and it's very flexible. So create something flexible, create something that gives you options. Okay. And in the third week, if you can just balance your emotions, get to the water and allow the new people to come in, through these types of situations and to relate to people, then you're going to feel really happy for sure. And I feel that pushes you into the fourth week where you have the Emperor rooted down by Page of Cups reversed. And I think that you're trying to restructure, reorganize here. For you Libra business owners, I feel that you are taking it to the next level. This is a sign that you can make more money during the fourth week of July. You can start the new business or you can start the new plans. If you can just like really structure it well, like allow yourself to organize, allow yourself to maybe become more decisive by planning more thoroughly what you're doing with your time. I do feel like there's something in you that becomes a better multitasker or something that becomes less weighed down by time limits or time structures, because I don't know about you guys, but I've been having a completely new relationship with time and a completely new relationship with the way that it passes, and it's just been changing. I still haven't understood exactly what's happening, but I feel that you guys are part of the formula that understands this or becomes understanding to it during the end of July. So just take that as it comes. Maybe there could be a complete change coming for you guys about like what time system you operate on. Are you nocturnal? Are you diurnal? Do you operate best in the morning or the nighttime? I feel that that's changing and that you just need to go with the flow of that for sure. With that being rooted down by Page of Cups, the moral for that is you just have to go with the flow of the changes in your biorhythm or the changes in how much time it takes you to accomplish something. Some things could be going a lot quicker or a lot slower, and during this time you just kind of have to acknowledge it, because we will be by the end of July at the depth of the Saturn retrograde, so things that are set into place there will not be very flexible, despite you being very flexible, Libra. Like, your flexibility that you have right now is not matched by other people in the zodiac, so that can cause a few things. It means that people might kind of try to ride your coattails. They may try to take credit for your intellectual property. They may try to get more bang for their buck, as it relates to your employers or your bosses or your coworkers. They may realize that you have all of this abundance of energy and ability to be flexible, and they might be like, okay, they can take the extra shift, or they can do my work and I can still get paid for it or still get the credit for it because they just have that much energy. It'll be good to start standing up for yourself in that way, Libra, and to start demanding credit for what you put in. There's got to be a shift that's more like, I did this, I get credit for it. Like, allow yourself to be a bit more selfish this month. I think would be really good for you guys. It would be nice to see you not letting other people take credit from you or take any kind of flexibility from you. And because at the end of the day, if you don't give it, they can't take it. So just keep that in mind. You know, having Seven of Wands as your overlying theme, it's like maybe there's something within you, Libra, that's forming that, you know, doesn't take crap from people or doesn't take anybody's BS, you know. Maybe that's really good. Maybe because you guys are so nice. Like, Libras are so nice, and I've never really known a Libra to be like extremely angry or to have a bad temper or to really hold people accountable for, you know, their bad actions. So that's something that's really lovely about you guys, especially if somebody's willing to meet you halfway. Like, if somebody's really apologetic and understands the severity of any of their mistakes, then Libra is really good because Libra doesn't really hold them accountable and they can really have that learning experience. But some people will really take advantage of that, Libra, and they will fake like their understanding of what they did wrong just because they know that they won't really suffer consequences. So there is something that's more like disciplinary forming within you, and maybe not even disciplinary so much as just like everybody has to be responsible for what they do. I feel like that could be what the Saturn retrograde is doing for you guys. You're holding yourself and the people around you to a more responsible, more work-oriented sort of example or sense of accountability. So it's really good to see that forming within you, Libra. And overall, it's kind of like the world is like your sandbox right now. It's kind of hard to predict exactly where things are going for you guys because there are literally so many possibilities. So I really want to see you, like, yes, watch the readings, listen to your sun, moon, rising sign, all that kind of stuff, but allow yourself to really form something beautiful and amazing for you. If you guys would like to book a private reading with me, you can click the center of your screen right now. Also, if you would like to check out the last 2 months of readings, I've provided them since we're in Cancer time, and it's good to reflect on that type of thing. And I so appreciate your subscribes, likes, and comments. I really hope that this month can be really nice for you guys and see a bunch of expansion. And I would love to work with you, and I'll be seeing you guys in August. Much love. Bye.